everyone and welcome back to the Brightsiders. I'm here for another walk with my good friend Prof and his dog Hamish.
Hiya. Sonny, how we doing?
Oh, I'm doing fab, thank you. How are you today, Prof?
I'm much happier that it's a bit warmer today.
I know, it's got really warm since our last walk in Pleasant Woods, hasn't it? Where are we today then?
We're at the Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Country Park in Ashington.
Right, I see. And why have you brought us here today then, Prof?
Well, it's quite a nice flat walk. It's wheelchair and buggy accessible. There's actually little stages where wheelchairs can get down to the water as well.
Oh, really?
And it's just quite a nice walk, really.
That's fantastic. So I've noticed that there are a lot of swans around here. Is it true that swans belong to the Queen?
They do. The Queen owns all the swans.
Wow, that's fantastic. And Hamish is
I think he's looking for the wildlife today, actually.
He's really digging for something, isn't he?
There might be something down there, but let's not worry about it.
Yeah. So what can you tell everyone about Hamish then?
Well, Hamish, we met him last time, but we didn't really go into too much detail.
No, we didn't.
As to why he's a wonderful little man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's 10-year-old. He's a West Highland White. And when we got him, we spotted that he was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because we had other dogs as well, and Hamish was just a little bit different. He doesn't like things changing, so if furniture moved around the house, he would go, whoa, I don't like that. So he doesn't like change.
Yeah.
He really doesn't like loud noises.
Okay.
He doesn't like busy spaces.
Right.
Where there's lots of things going on all at the same time. He doesn't like his nails being clipped because people have to touch him, or his fur being groomed.
Yeah.
So it's you know, when you plan a walk out, you think, well, what boots am I going to put on, what coat, what hat, in my case.
Yeah, it's a great hat, by the way.
So you think about what things you need. Well, we also have to think about what things Hamish needs when we come out as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite important to think that he knows where he's been before, he's comfortable with, it's not too busy, and there's not much happening there as well.
Yeah.
Because he really doesn't like loud noises, big lorries and things like that. So this is a nice quiet walk.
Yeah, it does seem quite quiet, doesn't it? Well, shall we have a little explore then, Prof?
Let's have a little explore.
Let's go then.
Come on, Hamish. Hamish!
Come on, Hamish.
There's something alive down there.
Yeah.
Hamish, come! Oh, we found this.
So, Prof, can you tell us where the title of this place came from? Like, why it's called the title?
I don't really know, but it was opened in 1979, shortly after Queen Elizabeth had her Silver Jubilee, which was 1977. So maybe they got the money and they started the project in 1977.
Yeah.
But back then, because the pit didn't close, Woodhorn didn't close until 1981.
Yeah.
So it'll have been very early in the process of reclamation, because this used to be the spoil tip for Woodhorn Colliery.
Oh, right, okay.
So when they're bringing coal out the ground, they don't just bring coal out, they bring rocks and rubbish.
Yeah.
And this was the biggest pit in Europe at the time.
In Europe?
Yeah, it was huge. So they reclaimed all of this, and we got the lake out of it, and we got some nice woods out of it, and nice walks.
Yeah, I mean, the lake is absolutely beautiful. Just seeing it from here and getting all the swans out and everything, it is actually quite a nice place to come
It's
for
a
a
lovely
walk.
place to come for a walk,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, Prof, what can you tell us about these miniature train tracks? Because it's quite unusual for these train tracks to be in a place like this.
It is, yes. We'll have, it's called a narrow gauge.
Right.
And it's probably the same gauge that they would have used down the pits all those years ago, because they had little engines down the pits.
Yeah.
But this little track runs from the Lakeside Halt, which is down by the free car park,
Yeah.
all the way up to Woodhorn Museum.
Oh, Woodhorn.
Where they have the engine sheds, There's also a lovely place to sit and watch the birds because they have bird feeders, and red squirrels come along too.
Oh, I love red squirrels. That's
Absolutely.
amazing. Wow. I mean, it goes quite a long way, doesn't it?
It is quite a long way. I mean, it's covering probably half the length of the lake.
Yeah.
And then it goes off round to Woodhorn Museum.
That's amazing. So do you know roughly when all this closed, by any chance? Or do you know if it still runs? Anything at all?
This still runs. I know they were doing maintenance just before COVID came in.
Yeah.
In sort of March 2019.
Yeah.
But normally they run from spring to autumn. And then they have Santa specials on.
Oh, Santa
At
specials!
Christmas, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
You can get the train to go and see Santa Claus.
That's fantastic, like the Coca-Cola train almost, isn't it?
It is.
That's really cool. This, yeah. Probably my favourite part of the adventure that we've had today so far.
I know. If only we could have hopped on the train, that would have been
been
good,
amazing. That
Oh,
absolutely fantastic.
Another time, Sonny. Another time.
Hopefully. Now, I'm glad that you stopped here, Prof, because just look at how great the view is of the lake. It's just really, really lovely, isn't it?
It's fab, and did you know that this whole area is a nature reserve?
Is it?
Yes, it is. So, actually on the lake you could see water voles, which are an endangered species. There's red squirrels live in the trees.
Yeah.
And you might see the odd deer popping around as well.
Wow.
And of course there's all the ducks and swans and geese and everything that live on the lake as well.
Yeah. I've always wanted to see a deer.
Oh yes, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But in the nice weather, I don't know why people don't do it. Maybe they do it in the winter. And when COVID's gone,
Yeah.
they do water sports on here too. Not powered water sports, human powered ones. So you can
Yeah.
get your canoe or your kayak out, or you can go wild swimming.
Wow. Hello everyone, we're down at the beach. It is a gorgeous day here and I'm here with Rebecca. How are you today, Rebecca?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good, thank you. So, can you tell us what you like to do when you're down at the beach?
Well, I love to go treasure hunting down here, and I get down in the gravel and I look for all those jewels that the sea has given me for today, because it changes every day, you know. Sometimes there's more than one colour to another and you get different types.
Yeah. Do you have any examples of any buried treasure that you found?
I've been collecting today, but do you know what? Let's go get down on the gravel because I can see
Yeah.
them popping out.
Oh, look.
Oh, hang on, I think I found one here.
That's it, that's a white one.
Hamish, can you
Oh,
find
white one.
one for me?
Hello.
Oh, look!
Can you
Hamish
find
is.
any
Oh,
black?
what's your name?
I don't know, but you're handsome.
See? Look at the aqua one. Isn't that beautiful?
That is gorgeous. So how can you tell that, it's buried treasure, what you call sea glass? How can you tell?
Well, if you hold it up to the light, and sometimes it's very, very smooth, and sometimes very dry. That depends how long it's been in the sea.
Yeah.
So if you get a really smooth piece like that, that has been in the sea at least 20 years, probably 40 years. Because it's a bottle stopper, and the fact it's amber tells me this is really, really old.
Wow.
And then, if I show you what I've been collecting,
Yeah.
I can see one down there. I can't stop looking at them when I see them. Oh, sorry, just there, just by your hand.
This one here?
No, a bit further along. Bit further along. No, backwards, backwards. Okay. Can you see
Oh, I see it, yeah. I found it. Oh, that is gorgeous.
So there we go. And look, this is when I squeal. Like when I was little and I used to go, this.
Whoa.
So special.
What's so special about that one?
Well, they only made this colour bottle originally in the early 1900s, and it was in the 1920s, and it was for poisonous things and medicine. So when you find a little bit of this, I squeal. People are looking at me. I'm just like back to my little girl, and I've got this special jewel. It's like a sapphire, isn't it? And that's my birthstone, a sapphire.
Oh, is it?
So yeah, it's lovely.
That is absolutely incredible. So it's amazing how you can tell, how long they've been in the sea for just by the colour. And that was really nice as well.
Look at that. That is TV glass. In the 1950s, we had big, thick glass televisions, and we only had 3 channels. and this is TV glass.
I'm amazed. I mean, did you know anything about this, Prof?
Not at all. But
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I've just found a few little bits and it's so therapeutic.
It really
It's
is.
like you've got to focus on what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't
And
think
you
about
find these
anything
things
else. And you know what? You hear the sea. Suddenly you start listening to the waves, and you start feeling the sun on your face and the breeze.
Absolutely.
And you could be anywhere in the world. You can go into your own little dream space, and you carry on and you look for the jewels. And I just keep looking around every time I'm walking. But you must remember to put your head up a little bit sometimes to get a bit of
Yeah.
and just keep looking around, and then I'm looking now. I'm looking now.
Oh, I found one.
I just kind of
Oh, it's a shell.
in the little bits that I found there about
I think sometimes you get safety glass. I wonder if we'll find some of that right now.
with the metal running through.
With the metal running through.
Now because it will not be able to rust, will it? Because
It does rust actually
Does it?
because it breaks and then the water gets into it. So
Ah,
you get little bits of rust on the end.
oh, fascinating. Because this is a little stone, isn't it? It's not a bit of glass that I've just picked up.
That's a stone.
That's a stone.
Yeah, because sometimes you can get milk glass, which is like looks like milk, solid milk.
Oh, hang on. I think I found another milk glass here. Is this milk glass or?
That's a stone.
That's just the stone.
Yeah, it's white.
Oh, that's nice.
And look.
Oh.
See, I still get excited. I've got many bits.
That's a nice lime colour,
And
that.
that's a nice light.
I've got one here. It's just another white one here. That's nice.
Yeah, this piece is
Oh,
Oh, look.
this one's mine. This one's my favourite here.
Wow. I
Wow.
like things like that. That's fairly new
Okay.
because it's not smooth like that one.
Yeah.
And it's frosty. And when you get dark ones, if you put baby oil or any oil that mama, you know, that anybody's got, a grandma, mum,
Yeah.
it makes it see-through again. And I only do that with dark pieces because you can't really see the frosting on dark pieces. But on the light pieces, it's nice to keep
That
it
one's
frosty.
got a bit of texture on it.
It has. That's from a fancy bottle.
Ooh.
So where do you think they all came from? Do you think people have thrown them over the ship? Because this bit of coastline, there's lots of ships go backwards and forwards and they throw their glass
Yeah.
overboard.
I think they do, definitely.
Let's go over here. I bet you can more here. Come on, Hamish.
Yeah, come on, Hamish. Find some as well. Oh, is this sea glass? Because I think I found quite a big one here.
You have to hold it up to the light.
Okay.
If you can see through it. Yes, you can't.
Give the Chinook away.
Wow, that's an army helicopter, that. Wow, look at that.
That's another thing about being on the beach. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know, do you? I've never
You never know.
I've never seen an army helicopter that close before.
Oh, that's going to be...
There's loads of see-through ones here.
Yeah, but you know what will happen when they're dry?
What will happen?
Some of them will...
Frosty. Okay.
So if you dry them on your clothing or a little bit, I'll dry this one.
Yeah. I'm going to try this one here as well.
Excuse me.
Oh wow, so originally this one here.
So that, so I'm going to put in the water, watch, it's
Yeah.
frosty now.
Okay. Wow, look at that.
Clear now.
So I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah,
So
frosty.
yeah, mine's nice and frosty. Put it in some water. Oh, you're not
Yeah.
Wow, what a difference that's made. Look at that. That's amazing. I never knew about any of this. Yeah, of course.
Oh, look. Milk crab.
Oh, thank you. That's amazing. They all do look like sweets, don't they? What? Have you found the blue one? Oh, how did I miss that? That's huge. Thank you. Look at the size of that one, guys. Wow. That would be really lovely for a necklace. I found this one that I think's my favourite shape.
So you wrap that in wire
Okay.
and you make it into a necklace or a key ring.
Okay, cool. It's my favourite one so far. So, Prof, I know that you're the one who usually comes up with the tasks.
I have in the past, yes.
Yes, but I've just thought of a really good one. Why don't the guy, because the weather's getting much nicer, why doesn't everybody come to the beach and try and see if they can find some...
Absolutely, and let us have some pictures of what they find.
Yeah, like see what
wouldn't
different
that
colours
be
they
wonderful?
found, you know, if they found any blue ones, any white ones, any clear ones. And I think we've just found a blue one as well.
Yes.
That's amazing.
We've got an amazing blue one.
Oh, hey up. Okay.
Oh, blue!
We found the blue one! Yes! We did it! We found it here as well, in the big pebbles as well.
Exactly. Wow.
We've done it!
Go home happy now.
We can! Yes! Close up a bit.
Here's my little staff.
Thank you, Dad.
Oh, that's pretty, isn't it?
Oh, you found a few?
Colours, don't you?
Yeah?
Or hues. Are the hues?
The hues.
Just pop yours down. Oh,
So
that's lovely.
yeah.
Push them together, that's it. Because Rebecca's coming in with her splash.
Right. Need plenty of room for Rebecca's.
Oh, that's... So you've got a milk piece,
Yep.
a blue piece, green, there, oh, and they're rare pieces. Oh, and it got a grey, well done.
I've not done too badly, have I?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wow. Wow, you got a very great variety of colours there, Rebecca.
Yeah. So when you practice a lot,
Yeah,
and you come down a lot, can you see that from a bottle?
yeah.
And they're really good pendants.
You've done well finding some big ones there.
Look at that blue. We've all got a blue today,
Yeah.
which is amazing, because not many people do.
I think we've been quite lucky today, haven't
And
we?
you have, and that lovely pottery, look. Look at that one little tiny Chinese pottery.
Wow.
And sometimes they have such pretty patterns on and that bottle stops. And some of the marbles that you see, they're not actually marbles.
That's right, because some bottles used to have
Some
marbles
bottles
in
used to have marbles in.
I've forgotten about.
And that one's got a number on. And sometimes you find their names, and so most of these have come from bottles.
So guys, as one of your tasks, we would like you to go on a treasure hunt down to the beach and just find as many sea glasses as possible, take some photos of them and email them to info@leadinglink.co.uk. What was the second task, Prof?
Second task, if you have a favourite place that you like to go, we'd love to see a little video of you at your favourite walking place, and tell us where it is, please. That'd
Yeah,
be
just
lovely.
maybe just take some photos. It doesn't
Yeah,
have to
some
be a video. Yeah. Well, thank you again, Rebecca, for this amazing treasure hunt today. It's been absolutely fantastic, and thank you guys for streaming in. And until then, we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.